I think I had to get dumped, ditched, and denied by pretty much every single person in my life for me to step into my life's purpose. Because I've always had a fear of being seen, even though I'm an extrovert, even though I'm an artist, even though I do have a certain level of confidence. I did have a fear, and it was very subconscious, of being seen. And I was a people pleaser growing up. I was taught to be the good little girl in church and in my family unit. I was taught to be small so that I didn't make waves, so that I didn't upset people. And in my friendships, I learned over time to just be amenable, to just roll with it, to just be easygoing, to provide all the fun, to give and give and give. And so that was all in an effort to be chosen, because I felt like being seen often would make me unchosen. I've talked in many cases throughout my life about how people have just hated me for no reason. I've gotten pushback. I still get it when I'm out, like at the DMV, and I'm waiting in line to like register my car. The DMV woman usually will be really rude and aggressive towards me for no reason, and I'm being completely nice and kind, but for some reason I rub people the wrong way in certain aspects, and I think most of it has to do with their own insecurity. I'm not saying that maybe I'm not annoying in some ways. I'm sure I am. I'm not that egotistical to think that I'm not annoying at times, or that people don't want to be around me for specific reasons. But many times throughout my life, people just don't like me. People have just isolated me, tried to make me feel like I don't belong, gone out of their way to be aggressive, gone out of their way to hurt me and make me feel like something's wrong with me. And I realize it's because I trigger people. I'm still trying to understand why and how that is. Like, how do I trigger people? But at the end of the day, it's really none of my business. Like, it doesn't really matter. I know that I have a purpose to fulfill. I know what my purpose is, and that's through creating a specific kind of art. And I'm here on this earth to do that. I'm here on this earth to like encourage women. I'm here on this earth to help rise the collective of the divine feminine. And I do that through art, and that does offend people, but really just like my essence and who I am has always offended people. And I think for so long, in order to be likable, in order to belong, I employed all the things I mentioned earlier, like playing small, people pleasing. And in this last year, I had to lose like almost every single person in my life to finally hit rock bottom and realize that it doesn't matter what other people think. It cannot deter me from my life's purpose. I need to do what I was put here to do and what my heart and soul are always yelling at me to do. And so I had to literally lose most of my friend group, who I've talked about it at length. I don't even need to get into it, but they all kind of ditched me overnight for no reason. I mean, looking back now, I realized they never really liked me, but it had to happen abruptly. It was very traumatic. I had like people that I depended on in my life really turn when things started to go well for me and go out of their way to hurt me and to make me feel like they hated me. And so noted, check, I get it, you hate me. I had to back away from those people. I had to lose the religion that I grew up in, the tribe that I was quite literally baptized in, and grew up with the same people in this faith. I lost that because I lost my faith, and I literally had to pare down my life to almost no one. I pared it down to my husband and some of my kids, because I even lost some of my kids for a little bit this last year due to other people's actions. And so I had to literally pare down my life to like a very small number of people. What that made me do is meet my own needs, which I was doing anyway before, which triggered a lot of people. But I was meeting my own needs, I was healing. And so people dropped off that liked the small me, that liked the person that was the people pleaser, that liked the person that had no boundaries. They liked that. So I lost those people, and I had to go inward and like meet my own needs and build myself. And while creating art around my life's purpose, I also had to recognize that like there's no one out there that's going to save you. Like all the friends I had relied on for so many years, they're not going to save me. They're not going to make me feel good about myself. I have to make myself feel good. And in doing that, like deep introspective work, I completely lost, I'm not going to say completely, but I like 99% lost my fear of being seen. My fear of being seen, my fear of coming on this app and saying exactly what I think and like eating Chick-fil-A for lunch and just being me, just totally being me, pared down, because that's what you're going to get. That's what you've been getting from here on out. No more carefully curated videos, no more tiptoeing over what I say. I'm just here, I'm me. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, you're welcome to swipe, but I hope you'll stay, because I love my community and I love meeting you. And it actually, this community has become somewhat of a huge community for me. But yeah, just it completely pared down like my fear of being seen. And now I don't have it anymore. And I can live my life's purpose now much more readily because I've stopped giving my sovereignty over to other people. I stopped putting my worth and value and my art and my creativity in the hands of other people and their opinions of me. I don't care anymore. I'm me. I show up as me. I create art from this authentic place. And sometimes you have to lose everything in your life, and the universe will pare it down really, really thin for you and really, really small so that you can step into your life's purpose and stop worrying about all of them. Give it to yourself what you've been looking to the rest of the world to give you, and you will lose your fear of being seen when you lose all that. And it could be anything for you. Maybe you need to learn humility. Maybe you need to learn compassion. Maybe you need to learn empathy. We're all here to learn these lessons as souls, right? So the universe is giving you exactly what you need in this moment to learn those lessons. Your soul wants to learn those lessons.